Well, we just got back home from the lake. It's like 7:30 in the evening on Monday. But
It's been a busy day.
it's been a busy few days. But we're gonna be working on our coop a little bit tonight before it gets dark, since it's only about 80 degrees outside, so it's not too bad. But it's like 90, 95 degrees and humid all weekend long. But this is our coop. We need to. We ran out of these things, which is where our this stuff goes. This corrugated stuff, but it's like a plastic see-through tinted stuff. We ran out of these things, so we had to go get more, which we got. So there's going to be one more row of this up across the very, very top up there.
And then this side.
And then this is where the chicken door is going to go, the entrance for them to go in and out at. And then we have to get more of them little peach-colored things.
We have them.
I know, we've got more of them, but we need to lay across there and up there. And this is where our egg boxes are going to go, where they go and lay their eggs.
We're going to do a little different style on that.
Yeah. How's the doors going to open this way?
Yes. They're going to open down instead of up.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's going to overhang too much.
And it's like you're going to hit the roof, and it just ain't going to work otherwise.
This is where nothing's going to go.
Yep. That's where the original egg box is supposed to go, but we moved it.
On the front here, we're going to have two doors, and they're going to kind of overlap and meet here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. We're going to have those magnet things you see on like cabinets, or like those snap things.
They go like here.
Yeah, whatever. We're going to put those on there. We got back here just a little while ago, and Jennifer went and checked on eggs and checked on chickens and stuff like that. And we had this little, what do they call it, fart egg?
Or a fairy egg.
Fairy egg.
Either way.
All that's in there is the whites. There's no egg yolk.
As if it's a glitch. We've had one before, but we don't get them very often. That was in the main flock.
Big ass ant. Pick him up and watch him bite you. He'll bite the shit out of you.
I know.
He's dead now.
Just crack it open. It's just egg white.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing to it. Oh, there was a little tiny bit of yolk.
Little bit of yolk.
It ain't much of one though.
No.
So, but they're called fart eggs or fairy eggs, depending on who you ask.
Yeah. That's a big ass ant. He's dead though. He's a big ant. Oh, I brought my boat finally home. It's been sitting down at the lake. It hadn't been in the water in 4 years. My motor had a crap problem, so
Motor's been home for about a year now.
Yeah, motor's been home for about a year. But this is my sticker for the thing. 2014. That's the last time I had been in the water, licensed to go in the water. But I had this boat for like 10 years, or probably going close to 10 years.
I need a little cleaning.
I thought more of the shit would have flew out. This is from.
It's probably because it got wet.
Yeah, this was underneath it's set underneath a tree, a pecan tree at my grandpa's place, and the back's pretty clean, but up here and up here is pretty dirty. But I'm gonna have to replace this piece here. Pull the carpet up because it's
rotted,
pretty janky. But this has got the this trolling motor still works, and on the bottom of it is the transducer for the depth finder and fish finder. So you just lower this thing in the water. Shouldn't go too fast because it started glitching on you. Mm-hmm. But my boat motor didn't put this thing going too fast. But I'm gonna redo this. A long time ago, I had me and a buddy of mine, Gus. We put in my driveway at my parents' place. I put lights on there, but they weren't like this. And there's one up front there and there. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna redo all this. And I saw a guy online doing something to a boat. He used I think it came in either 4-pack or two 2-packs for like $20. They're LED lights for a motorcycle. So I'm gonna mount those, and they're 12 volts. So I mount those on there. I'm gonna wire up a switch back here so I can turn them on and off. And I put like one here, one. I don't know. Probably have 3 at front, one maybe two there, and one here, one there, or like there are right now, 1, and have the other one maybe back here so I can see what I'm doing with the battery and the tanks. It was cleaned up pretty good back here.
Well, this was the part that was parked underneath the awning.
Oh, look. Oh, this is organic. You could put this.
That's compost.
Compost. You put that in the garden.
No, if you think about it, this is what we had parked under the carport when we were doing the tires.
Yeah.
And that wasn't. And it rained a little bit.
It rained a little bit and that got wet.
Yeah.
So that shit probably would have flew out here. but the motor mounts back here. There's just a tiller handle. I got to get a new plug for this. You can get this at Walmart. You get like a 2-pack for like get a 2-pack for like $2 for a couple plugs that go in here for the drain. It's a metal boat. It does leak water because it's a 1956 boat. It's aluminum. It's put together with rivets and stuff.
You know what we probably could do to it? Get that Flex Seal and just paint it on the bottom.
Well, see this black shit on here?
Yeah.
That's a bed liner I rolled in here a
Oh,
long time ago.
we'll clean it out. We could do Flex Seal this time.
Yeah.
It's got new tires on it now.
Yeah. Oh God, that was such a pain in the ass. See, me and my friend Gus, when I didn't have the lights were fucked up on it, so I got this. We'll see that kind of T-shaped thing with the holes in it. Got a big, long, like 6-foot chunk of it from like Lowe's or Home Depot, and I just cut it in the lengths I needed, and we took a Dremel with a cutting wheel on there, and we rounded off grinding wheel, and we rounded off the edges of it so it wasn't so sharp. And that's what we mounted the lights to. But I did the same thing back here. I drilled holes, put long galvanized bolts in it, and then mounted the lights. For being like 10 years old, these lights, they still work. All the lights work.
Yeah, we had to modify the plug though.
Well, yeah, we had to modify the plug up here for the flat one. I'm gonna take the tape off here now.
Okay.
Because it's a right plug, but get all this shit off here. But it was mine was recessed on the boat plug, but the one on this one was pretty much flush. It has a little lip there, but not very deep. So I had to take a knife and a pair of pliers, and I trimmed off there so this would sit deeper in here. But it works fine.
Yeah.
So
all the lights worked.
All the wiring we did on this thing 10 years ago still works. So
I think the hardest thing was the tires.
Tires, yeah, because one was flat when we went to pull the boat out of its spot. This one was flat.
Yeah, that was the one that was flat.
This one was flat, and that one had air in it. But so when I pumped that thing full of air, it was pretty. Had like dry rotted cracks in the sidewall. I was like, man, I need to get a new tire. So I went down to Orscheln's. Eventually went down to Orscheln's and got a new tire for it. It was right bolt pattern, but the center hole right here, the center hole here was a little too small. So, and behind it,
you can't see. It's right here in the front. It's on the bottom.
There's a zert fitting here where you put your grease for your bearings for your wheels.
So with that side, it slipped right on.
Yeah, because with this size, it was just about this much bigger all the way around, so it slid right on there, like because the zert fitting didn't get in the way. On that one over there, when we put the new tire that we bought and with the wheel on it, we put on there. I was like, why would the fucker go on there? And we pulled it out of the way. I'm like, that zert fitting's in the way. We didn't even realize that. So we went ahead and we took the tire and wheel back, and we went and just bought 2 tires.
Because I found somebody who was gonna.
Yeah, found a guy there in Warsaw that technically closed, but he stayed open for what we paid cash to get it done. He took 2 new tires and our wheels and pulled the old wheels off and mounted our tires on there and pumped them full of air.
But one of the rims was shot.
Yeah, one of the spare tire that was sitting up there, it had never been pulled off. I'd never needed it. So when I pulled it off there, it was sitting on this thing here.
I don't know exactly where it was at.
There's this U-bolt here.
Okay.
It was sitting like right up here, like right there. And a spare tire stood up right there. So I pulled the spare tire off, and I was like, man, see if I can pump this thing full of air. And I pumped it full of air, but tried to, but Grandpa's compressor didn't have enough oomph behind it. It's a big compressor.
And it was leaking too.
And it was leaking. So as I was pushing through there, it didn't have enough pressure behind it to just blow the tire up real quick. And it's a big. Grandpa's compressor, it's a good sized compressor.
Yeah.
You just needed
but
more.
that was the rim that was shot.
That was the rim that was shot. So when I picked it up and was walking with it, I just heard shit rolling around. I thought it was a mud dauber, over the years. How it gotten inside there, inside the tire, made it sound like what it sounds like, a bunch of dirt, like a big clump roll around. So we took it down to that tire guy. He pulled it off, and it had he was grinding on it with the grinding wheel, and he said, I don't know about this one. So he sprayed some shit on there and put the tire on there. He he's trying to get the seat. He pumped it full of air and it kept leaking. So he's like pushing on it, trying to push the wheel down and put more air in it. He's like, it acts like it's holding. We'll find out real soon. So he put on a stand, had a bottle of soapy water and pulled around the seal there, around the wheel and the tire beat.
And it bubbled up.
It started bubbling, so we knew that the air was leaking. He's like, this one's shot. He said, I got the wheel, or you do.
No, it's in the back. You had it in the back end of the boat or something.
It's over here. But you can see where he
ground on it.
He ground on it right here.
And he did the top too.
Yeah, I know, all the way around. But it's just pitted. It wasn't seat. So, but yeah, that one, the hole right here
would have worked.
Would have worked if we could have, used it. But it was this wheel's shot. I mean, unless we can take it somewhere and they can really clean it up. I mean, it might not be worth it. I mean, I can get a new tire I can get a new tire and wheel for $50.
Yeah.
So we paid the guy $40. He only wanted $25, but all the back and forth that we had to do going
and the extra work and the grinding
yeah, we gave him $40 cash.
So
he wanted $25, but with disposal of the tire would have been like $31. Ooh, radio's after us.
I seen it. Oh shit! He's over there with Richard.